You don't want to vlog. I don't know if you guys heard Ella, but she was like, no vlogging. So we dropped our girl off at school. Ev is supposed to have therapy today, but over the weekend, a couple of the therapists at school had an issue, not issue, just he's home with me. It's a long story. So I'm going to the gym. I do not want to go. Like we dropped Ella off over 30 minutes ago. I went and got him some food and we just got some gas. And I'm just like gaslighting myself. Like I brought my headphones. I just need to go. We just need to show up. That's the part with discipline. I haven't been going to the gym. Like I've been working out at home. It's not the same. It's really not. I go way harder at the gym, mostly because there's people there that are watching me and I tend to go way harder and I know I need to get back into it. So we're psyching ourselves up. I know I share a lot all the time. I'm like, I love exercising. I do like it a lot. You ready for me to go?
Thank you.
Okay, let me fill your drink.
No.
Okay. You ready?
Okay.
Set?
Yeah.
Go. We're soaked. We went to the gym. Yay.
Hey.
Yay. Woo. My arms are jello. I did an arm day with Elena. Treadmill, stationary bike, and if I'm being honest, Ev and I came home and we went back to the gym. I didn't want to go, but I went. And I always feel so much better in my brain when I do. So this is your reminder to go work out. Go move your body today. Intentionally move your body. Doesn't have to be long, but it changes your brain. Like it makes your brain so much more clear and joyful and happy. Endorphins are real. Use them. We could all use some endorphins. But we got soaked in the rain. So you ready to go get changed?
I guess so.
Okay. I have found such comfort in sitting on this living room floor in this house in front of the front window. It is very similar to the old house. So when I sit down on the ground, it's very nostalgic. But the beautiful thing is that I can sit here crisscross applesauce now and comfortably, which was something that I couldn't do before. So we take the little victories as they come. So I really am just coming here to say, hey, how you doing? And give you a little bit of a catch up. I do want to decorate the house back behind me. You see the 90s living room? She's coming to life. I have some fall decorating I'm gonna do next week. It's just been crazy. I feel like on the 3 days that I don't have a child here or children here, I'm trying to catch up on life, and I want to catch you guys up on how the kids are doing, because I feel like, well, I know they are the most important thing ever in my world. And we've had a lot of big things happen with the kids in the last month. It's actually been incredible. Starting with Everett, he is starting to verbally communicate now, which is just beyond. Hearing his little voice is something I could have only ever dreamed of. He is taking off at therapy and it's been amazing. It's actually incredible. He's working really hard and he's adjusting really well. And ABA, when done correctly, is life-changing for families. And it's even more different than when Ella did it a million years ago, it feels like. When did she start ABA therapy? She was 4 and she's gonna be 12. She's been in her school for 4 years now. They are both thriving. And Ella now, I wish I could show you this video because it's kind of taken over my life. It's actually the most precious thing in the world. She is going to be 12 in December, and Ella, all I ever wanted for her is just to have friends and to feel like connected to someone in a friendship way. And she does have friends, like people love her and she loves them and it's great. But to actually have a true friend, and yesterday her teacher sent me a video of her, and I don't want to say his name because he's not my child and I can't show you him, but she has a friend who is her age in her class. They are similar, and he has been working really hard to try and communicate with Ella in a way where she'll be excited to talk to him, because Ella likes to script and she has her things that she likes to say over and over again, like her little comfort, like she'll ask you what your favorite network is, like TV network, and she likes certain answers. So her teachers have been facilitating and helping this young man be able to communicate with Ella in a way that will make her happy. And he's been working really hard at it, and they sent us a video of them, and it is just the most precious thing ever. Ella has a real friend. I asked her about him this morning. I was like, oh, are you excited to go to school and see blah blah blah? And she was like, yes. Like, it's really sweet to have her somewhere where they're able to facilitate friendships for these kiddos and help them nurture those friendships and communicate with one another and grow. And it's just been so great because as in the beginning of this channel, I was just sharing my life and my motherhood journey as a parent to a child on the spectrum. And I pulled back from that a few years ago, sharing as much of Elle, but it truly has been I don't know if miracle is the right word, but it feels like it. Like, I wish I could go back to even when I started this channel 6 years ago and just hug myself and be like, girl, it's gonna be so okay. Cause like to watch her now, I'm like, it's magic. It's absolutely magic. It is the most magical thing to watch her just have these moments that necessarily, I don't want to compare them to neurotypical moments because it doesn't matter, but to have the moments that I've always dreamed of her having as a parent, and watching it come to life in its own special, unique way has been the absolute best thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And it has been absolute magic. This has been the easiest year we've had as far as transitioning back into a school year. She's done amazing, and she started middle school, so she's changing classes, has a homeroom, like has to go to different study halls and periods and everything, and she's just handling it like an absolute champ. You guys should be and would be, and I know are, so proud of Ella. And I'll post a little picture here because you can't see their faces, but this is yesterday. It was just a clip from the video, and it is absolutely, oh, I could cry. My mom and I have been talking about it nonstop, like her teacher. I mean, it's like, Ella is one of the first kids, she was the first batch of kids that started at this school. And she's grown up there since she started like kindergarten. Wow, first grade. And she's in middle school now. And they've watched her grow up, and it's just been absolutely precious. So if you're in the thick of it, I know it seems like very bleak sometimes, and you're like, oh my gosh, is everything gonna be okay? And I'm like here to tell you, hopefully, or give you hope, like it can absolutely just be wonderful and magical. And like, obviously there's hard moments, it's life. Like, we're raising kids. Nothing about raising kids in any capacity with any kind of child is easy, but you will get really tender, sweet moments, and everything will work out eventually the way it's supposed to. And you will have really, really sweet just moments. So just keep advocating, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a really good job at it. Everett's doing amazing. And I feel like I've been talking about like my fight or flight that has gone on. It'll be 2 years in the next couple of weeks since the house flooded and then burned down. Can you believe that even happened? Like, now every time a hurricane comes, I'm like, shit, oh. Like, it's so crazy. I still can't believe, like, I can't wrap my head around what has gone on in these last 4 or 5 years. I like started my channel, and I feel like just life was like, oh, hey, you're gonna lose like a bunch of people in 1 year to death, and then you're going to, like, you know, have a pandemic happen and get pregnant and be obese and lose your brain and like have a mental breakdown and then lose your house and then start all over again and then lose over 150 pounds, Lauren. Like, I can't even. Maybe we should watch back my first video together and just see all of the things I was saying or predicting. It was a Q&A similar to this. I was sitting in front of my window. I'm so interested to hear, like, I was just in la la land. Ella had just started therapy. I had time to myself for the first time in years, and the world was such a different place now, or then, and now I feel like it has been such a freaking fever dream for the last, I don't even know how many years. And that's why I always just feel so weird. I'm like, what do I even talk about? There's so much to talk about. Like, everybody's gone through so much shit. What? Like, how did this happen? How did we get here? I was watching Ella's first day of school vlog from when her very first day at this school, and watching me put on her little mask and like walk her into class. Like, it doesn't even feel real. I watch it back, it does not even feel real. I was just talking about that on Instagram today. Like, it does not feel real that is how life was. And then my health anxiety just ramped up, and I was like 400 pounds, and I never left my house, and I had a baby. Like, why? You guys, it's okay if you're just kind of trying to catch your breath right now or make it. I watched, last night I went out to dinner with my friend Lynn, and afterwards I stopped, where did I stop? Was it Chick-fil-A or Burger King or something? I was getting some french fries for the kids. It's just like a, haha, I'm a fun mom. I was bringing home some french fries for the kids. I was waiting inside, and the man that was making the food, he was so nice, but his buddy was in there, and he's a construction worker, and he works his construction job all day and he works at Burger King at night, and he does this like 6 days a week. He works 2 full-time jobs, and he had such a great attitude about it. He was so kind. But I was like, are you okay? Like, are you all right? And he's like, mate. Like, he had such a positive attitude about it. But he was just like, I was telling John, we are so blessed because honestly, the struggle is not lost on me. Like, watching and hearing what people have to go through and do right now, and like everybody is really at a tipping point, I feel like, everywhere, where we're just trying to figure out like what's going on. It's like we all woke up one day and we're like, oh, we don't have to like stay inside anymore and shelter in place. Like, it's just so crazy that that even happened, right? Right? I know I'm not alone. I just wanted to share my thoughts. I always have a ton of them, and I've always had the intention to keep showing up here, but it's been really difficult for me because I just feel like I never want to seem out of touch. I don't know. I don't want to, I'm always worried about like how everyone's doing, or I just feel overwhelmed and I don't have the energy to edit or something silly. But at the end of the day, I like checking in here with you guys, and I like sharing life with you, and it feels like I wish I could hug you all. I wish I could give you a big hug, or like a high five, or you know, have a cup of coffee and you sit down here with me. We could all just shoot the shit and be like, really, y'all, what? It's crazy. It's so nuts. I'm really proud of all of us. I think a lot of us are doing really well considering, and I feel like we can only grow from this. And I'm hoping after the climate of the world and the political craziness and everything calms down, we can all like circle back and kumbaya and maybe just take a deep breath and really evaluate what the heck's going on. You know, like we can just, millennials, we're all Gen Z, X, everybody, the humans of the world. I'm really proud of all of us. I really am. You can evolve, you can change your life at any time, under any circumstances. I didn't know that was possible, but it is true. And I feel like a totally different person now sitting here than I did even a few years ago. I just feel like I'm a whole new person in my brain, in my body, in this world, and navigating that is like kind of scary and weird. And I'm trying to figure out, what do I like and what do I do for fun now, and what are my hobbies, and what is life? What is life? So that is, I'm just gonna kind of share that along with you. The last time I was here too, I told you guys I did shrooms. You guys were really great about that. I took a microdose, I took a dose of mushrooms to help with my PMDD, and I've still been feeling pretty good, like really good in the brain. I haven't done it again. I have no desire, honestly. It really was an experience. But I just wanted to make sure I made that really clear. Like, I'm still doing really well from that, and just trying to catch up and be the best version of myself. I exercise twice this week. That workout I did the other day took me out. When I go to the gym, I go really hard because I feel like I have something to prove, and I don't, but I feel that way. So don't be like me. Be super smart, and don't feel like you have to go balls to the wall because you think someone might be looking at you, or that you have to prove yourself. Just don't do that, because you'll end up hurting yourself or hating it, and then it just doesn't make the experience as pleasant. So I'm trying to I'm gonna do a home workout and relax, and I just wanted to check in and say hi without it being sponsored, without mentioning Helix or a mattress. I just really genuinely want to sit here and be like, hey y'all, shit's been crazy, right? It's been really weird. I love you. I hope you're doing well, and I'm always cheering you on, whether I'm here or not, like saying it to you. I hope you always feel my love in some form or fashion, because you guys have truly changed my life, and I hope that you feel my love all the time. And I'll see you guys really soon in the next video. Bye, friends.